This one skill has created more millionaires in the past decade than anything else. And it's simpler than you think. So let me just tell you what it is right now. It is publishing. Publishing content. YouTube, TikToking, Facebooking, Instagramming, Pinterest, becoming an author, you name it. Publishing your content is the multiplier. Content is the leverage we use to attract clients 24/7. Even when you're sleeping, people could be watching your content, reading your book, whatever you put out there. And if you are smart enough and you do this correctly, you have a system now to have those people watching and prospecting. I live on a one-way street and I just saw a car go on the one way. Anyways, and if you structure this the right way, those people who are reading your book, reading your blogs, watching your videos, listening to your content, watching your pictures on Pinterest, however form of content you do, those people are now leads for your business. Those prospects will become clients and customers multiplied. So your content will work because of marketing, not luck. He who outmarkets wins. Doesn't have to be the best of anything, but if you outmarket your competition, you will win. Gone are the days when people would spend tens of thousands of dollars on marketing services or learn marketing skills. But now with AI and the internet, people can now copy and paste. Yes, it sounds easy, but most people don't have the discipline anyways. Now it's become a fun thing to use AI to see what it can do, and most people just don't have the discipline to now take this further, sit down and brainstorm and take this and build the business or grow the business that God told them to do. It's as if there is a spiritual blockage that is working against us to be stagnant and stuck. But to be honest, sometimes we do need a human on the other side to help us to get unstuck. There is only so much you researching online by yourself that you can do. You really need human interaction to keep you accountable, to answer your question, to answer your perspective on something, and to give you their, not just their opinion, but their experience. So with that says, if you have questions, I have created a free 90 minutes hot seat for if you have business questions. You can come on in every Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 noontime, and come and get your questions answered. I've created this space for you and for me too, right? Because building a community, I find that this is one of the things that is lacking for someone who probably just have an idea of a business. They're not there yet, so they don't want to go invest in something and not sure. So come get your questions answered. So to get this resource, you're going to comment hot seat, HOTSEAT. So comment below and I'll send you the link to the free group where you can get your questions answered. We'll review what you have. Each person can get like 5 minutes. So you don't have to stay the whole time if you don't have the time, but jump on in and get the help that you really, really need. All right. Next thing is why this one skill is so necessary for you to move forward is the skill of publishing, or some people call it marketing. This is how we're going to get visibility. This is how a 70-year-old grandma or grandpa or someone 65 can turn on their camera, create the content, publish this, whether it's weekly or however their time frame allows, and people are attracted to that. People that she relating to now can watch her content. So either she gets paid from YouTube or Facebook or in TikTok or whatever directly, as when people watch ads, right? This is how people get paid online. People get paid from the actual platform. So you would have to really have a lot of subscribers and followers and whatnot to really get to that point. So that's one way. But I show you a better way. Fastest and better way is to not just create the content, but to start a business. right? And not just any business. Yes, we have the Mary Kays and all these other affiliate stuff, but a real business is one that you are really called to create. You are really called to do the problems that you were called to solve. And let me just remind you, you don't need permission. You don't need certificate. You don't need a lot of these things. You really don't need anything but your experience and a little elbow grease to put it together, right? And so you can serve people. Sometimes just having a simple Zoom link, but you're gonna need to know how to create that offer, and that is why the free group will help you. If you can ask your question and if it can be answered within 5 minutes, you'll get the help you need. But there are certain structures and systems that you will need when you create a business for it to be successful. All right. So today we're talking about one of that pillows, which is publishing, which is marketing. So you have to get comfortable and out your comfort zone. So instead of being a consumer of content, of watching and scrolling, then now you be a producer, because we were called to multiply and be a producer. That's what we were truly called, in whatever capacity, whatever skill set that God allowed you to be in. It doesn't even have to be a high level career type skill set. It could be a hobby, right? It could be some sort of trauma you went through that you could turn into something that can help people. For some reason, most of my clients, the businesses that they're in, it's because they overcame a certain kind of trauma and now they're helping other people to overcome or stay away from those kind of things. All right, so we're called to set people free. Visibility equals clients, which equals opportunity, which equals income. So the action that I want you to take away from this part of the video is press record, go live, pretend no one is watching. Even if it's just you re-watching it to see how you're doing on camera, that's okay. Practice. And even if you create a channel where just you alone, upload the video. Nobody's seeing it. Nobody's judging you. And the fact that if you think the persons who are going to come and look at it going to judge you, they're thinking, I couldn't do that. Anyways, nobody expects you to be perfect. In fact, being your authentic self in this era sets you apart and make you go much further faster. Public speaking has never been my thing. This is something I had to be disciplined and diligent to just continue to do it. And it becomes a little bit easier every time. The first time you do it, you might suck. In fact, you will suck. The next time you suck a little less and you keep sucking a little less so you can succeed. Okay, that makes sense. So just start. Your action is even just take your phone out. I like to turn my phone like this, wide way, so you can have more useful content, right? And record. If you're going to be doing TikToking and Instagram, you may have to turn it vertical to get the long form. But for YouTube stuff, you gotta turn your phone this way and record. You don't have to publish it. Record a batch. Record a series of five topics. This is your homework. Take action. Just start. You have to publish if you want to make money online. If you want to earn money online, you must publish content. Okay? That is just, there's no way around it. I took a long time to do this. I was in other groups trying to get clients and all these things and other ways. There are other means, but it took me a longer time to get to record, turning on my camera, recording. Like I felt like it was unnatural until it became natural. Not everybody's gonna feel that way. You might be fine with publishing, but just so if you already publish content, continue to publish your content. So learn to publish content so you can buy back your freedom, make more money online, earn the money that you desire, retire earlier. That's kind of one of the things that I am here for, is to help people to retire. I don't like to say quit your 9 to 5, because you don't have to if you like it, but you set up yourself for more financial stability during the years of your retirement. Okay, so I'm here to just encourage you to record and publish so you can buy back your freedom. So here's a quick recap of what we discussed today. I discussed the number one skill that you need to earn money online is to publish content, create content. What's the number one action you'll take today?